Okay, the first module we're going to talk about is feasibility, and that's the feasibility of your business, you know, whether it's a goer or not. And it's an interesting point because we're hoping that at the end of this you'll understand better your own characteristics to see if you have the drive, the ambition, the risk taking and all that other great stuff necessary to take on and start your own business. We'll also hopefully help you figure out if you actually have a viable business that's going to make money to pay you and to give you the lifestyle that you expect. And you know, if some people out there at the end of doing this say, look, I don't have a business, a real business here, this is a turkey that I have on my hands, let's scrap this one and let's start again, that's a result as well. Ron, do you want to just explain to us the background
I think
to feasibility?
there's sort of two elements to feasibility, which is the personal element, which I think is the most underestimated part of feasibility, and then the feasibility of your business idea. And before you start with your business idea, let's look at your personal situation and that you realize the consequences of starting a business. Because starting a business, there's a risk involved, and as a business person, you try to minimize the risk, but you're taking a risk from a financial perspective. You're taking a risk from a time perspective because you're going to invest a lot of time. The average working week of an entrepreneur is about 80 hours, so 80 hours a week. You're taking a risk on your career, but I think the most underestimated part is you're also taking a risk on your relationships, because if you're working 80 hours a week, you better make sure that your partner is behind what you're doing. Because I'd give you an interesting statistic. The divorce rate amongst entrepreneurs is a lot higher than amongst non-entrepreneurs. So you need to realize what you're getting yourselves into on a personal level, and then also ask yourself whether you have the skill set necessary to make this work. Now, if you don't have the skill set, that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to stop, but that means then that you have to find other supports and other people around you to sort of complement on the skill set that you need. And so that's one part of the sort of personal feasibility. That's a yes/no on a personal level. And then the next one is the feasibility of your business idea. And it then depends on the attitude you're going to take. If this is a hobby, that's a different type of feasibility of your business, of whether this is a company you want to grow and become the next Dennis O'Brien. So there's a different sort of emphasis on the feasibility. But if it's in any way inclined about making money, you need to be very, very sure that for the next 4 to 5 years you're going to generate the income that you need. So you need to be aware of how much income you need. And it's just as a tip, you probably need twice as much as you think, and it's going to take twice as long before you actually start making money. So you need to have a buffer somewhere available to cover the first end. So those are sort of the thinking. Now, underneath this video is a long checklist of things you need to sort of ask yourself. There's no right and wrong. They're just there to prompt the things you need to think about and consider. If that's not enough, if you have more questions, there's another button that's here that says ask. Click that button, ask the community in Small Business Can the questions, and you get a sense of feasibility. And as an example of feasibility, we have quite a lot of people that are reviewing each other's websites, and that's probably an ideal starting point. Put the concept onto a website and get other people to reflect and give you feedback.